I want to show you guys my favorite recipe for optimizing digestion. Now, I absolutely love the idea of eating lots of fruits and vegetables opposed to taking fiber supplements. Obviously, vegetables are going to be key. Vegetables should be our staple. But I also want to show you guys this recipe that includes apples. And why apples? Apples have a really gentle and easy to digest fiber called pectin. They're basically a polysaccharide-rich fiber that is very, very gentle on the body. And in addition to that, green apples are relatively low glycemic, and the fiber buffers the sugars a little bit. Also, apples have malic acid, which has some notable liver detoxification and heavy metal neutralizing properties. So I should recommend you look into that also. So I'm just going to chop up these apples real quick. And you can keep the seeds in, or you can take the seeds out. It's really up to you. There are some cyanide compounds in the seeds, and there's a debate whether or not they're beneficial. I actually tend to keep the seeds in. I don't think they're so bad. There's actually potentially some benefits to them, so I leave them in. I do it with the whole food. So 3 whole apples, washed thoroughly into the blender. The next components are going to be ginger, cinnamon, clove. Ginger is well known for its anti-inflammatory and its stomach settling properties. I really love the flavor, and ginger is just a really, really cool food to incorporate on a daily basis. Next up, I'm going to add cinnamon. Now, cinnamon is really important for me in this recipe because cinnamon is known to balance blood sugar. Since we're using the fruit from the apples and the fruit sugars are going to be there, we want to use cinnamon to help stabilize blood sugar. Also, cinnamon has some really cool antiviral properties that I like to benefit from as well. Next up is clove. Clove has some really, really cool antibacterial properties, but also is just a really good flavor component to make this whole thing work. All right, so I'm going to blend this all up real quick. Here we go. Okay, so we blended everything up all nice. And the really cool thing about this recipe, it's that fast. You don't need to cook the apples. I know applesauce is traditionally a cooked food, but you get a lot more from them when you just do them raw like this. You still break them down into a very digestible form, and it's just like applesauce. It is applesauce. So you don't have to do anything special. You literally just throw the apples in the blender, the seasonings of your choice. You don't have to add any sweetener or anything like that. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Now, chia seeds are high in omega-3, omega-6 fatty acids. They also have these really cool mucilage-rich forms of fiber, and they're also a complete protein. So you have all these benefits of chia seeds also, but they also just kind of work with the fiber from the apples to create a really, really awesome digestive tonic. So what you're going to do is basically just let these chia seeds sit with the applesauce for about 15 to 20 minutes just for them to hydrate fully, and then you're going to get the full impact, the full benefit. It's not going to be as hard on your body to eat and digest. So anyways, this is about as simple as it gets. So we're just going to let this sit out for about 15-20 minutes. Alright, so the chia seeds have been sitting for about 5-10 minutes. They've been totally hydrated, so they're going to be a little easier to eat. And I think we're about ready to give this a taste. So here we go. Awesome. This takes me back to like the plastic containers, the cinnamon applesauce that I forget the brand of what it was, but this totally takes me back. And it's really, with the amount of fiber that's in here, the sugar is negligible, the benefits of the apples, the benefits of the pectin, all that sort of stuff. It is a wonderful thing. So enjoy.